Hey everybody, so Life Lesson Friday for May 10th, 2024. Remembering who you are, and this is something my wife's told me um, in a roundabout way over the past couple of weeks. As you know, I've not been able to run. If you followed me, you know that I have a tear in my Achilles that I got treatment for yesterday, and part of that treatment is not running on it for 6 weeks to let it heal properly. Otherwise, I pretty much like circumvent the healing procedure that we did, and make it null and void, and then wasted that money and that time and that effort. And so uh, one of the things that she's told me though is that, you're more than a runner. Your life is not defined by running, and I know those things, and it's not. And like I understand running. I understand how to coach runners. I understand how running works and the body works when you run and when you exercise and all of those things. And that's the gift that I've been given. But we have to remember who we are, that we've been given those gifts. We've been given the talents and gifts to be able to do things, but it doesn't mean that's the only person we are, right? Like, she reminds me that I'm a good father. She reminds me that I'm a good husband and spouse, and that I'm a good pet owner and like a good provider and all these things, right? And it's great that I have her to be able to teach me and help me in those moments. And I say teach because sometimes it is. It's sometimes you're the students trying to navigate new challenges and new things that you're going through. And so, we're all defined by more than, you know, any little specific thing that we may be good at or may be successful at, or that we have our degree in, or our job is in, or any of those things. And she was actually challenged this morning. We met with our financial advisor and just going through our just sort of our portfolio and our planning for the future, and starting to look at our daughter's about to start high school, and so it's like, okay, well, we've got 4 years to plan for college, 4 years left, and so making sure that we're doing the right things towards that. And one of the questions, of course, is when do you think you're going to retire, or when do you want to retire? And look at her, and she's like, I don't like, I love to work. I hadn't thought that far, and I don't, and so um, she loves to work because she loves to provide. She loves to be active. She loves that part of it. But when push comes to shove, she's like, "Oh yeah, well, if we had the money for me to not do that and do something else, that'd be okay, because I'm not defined by the work that I do." So it's something that we have to remember, that when we are out in our community, whether it's our family, our friends, our church, our if we're in school, or our school, no matter what community we're in, we're not defined by those many things, because we are who we are inside. And if we don't know the values of who we are inside and what we provide to the people we're around, then we need to take the time to be able to look back and look into ourselves and see, so that when something happens, like for me, my running and getting injured, when something like that happens, it doesn't make me stop and think I have nothing left to give, right? We all have something to give, no matter we can do the thing that we love to do or not. And so knowing that and keeping that fresh in your, fresh in your mind, fresh in your heart, and living each day knowing that we're more than just the things that we do that we're good at. Because then we lift the community, because we can share and teach others in different ways, right? And I think that's one of the things that I try to do, is try to inspire, try to teach people through different ways other than just running. I try to use running to do that too, but there's other things that I do to try and lift people up and help people and help them navigate, the life that they want and how to get there. So um, that's Life Lesson Friday for today. Um, so I hope that y'all have a great weekend wherever you are, and we'll be in touch soon.